Hello and welcome to the Virginia School for the Deaf and Blind Community Advocate YouTube page. I'm Reverend John Kinney. I'm the pastor of Third Baptist Church, and I'm also a part of the Virginia School for the Deaf and Blind Community Advocate Group. We want to welcome you to our YouTube channel on today, and we hope and pray that this information that you gather today will be very informative and helpful for you as you continue to hear more about the project, the proposed project, hear more about the community's concerns about the proposed project on Shell Road. We are an advocate group that is standing opposed to the idea of warehouses being built in our community. And so we come to you every so often to provide you with information, not only about the project, but information about our particular group. And so we want you to know that your voice is very important. So therefore, we want you to be able to have an outlet, an avenue, a resource to express your concerns, to voice your concerns, and to let your thoughts and your ideas be made known. Scrolling across the screen, you'll find an email address that you can send your information, send your concerns, send your suggestions, send your ideas, so that we can gather those in one central place. And then we can begin to present these concerns, ideas, suggestions to those persons who need to hear, i.e. city leaders and this development company. For those who may not know, the proposed plan is to build warehouses on the property where the old Virginia School for the Deaf and Blind resided. This proposal, these talks have been going on now for quite some time over the years as to what the community desired to see on that particular property. As of right now, things are moving in the direction where the city and the developer would like to build warehouses. Something that has been vehemently opposed by quite a few persons in our community. And so we want you to be able to have an outlet, number one, to gain information, but number two, to also be able to express your concerns, but also and thirdly, to find out how we will be meeting, when we will be meeting, and where we will be meeting. Because it's important for us to organize, to gather, to come together, to be able to have some concrete steps in place where we can present these to the city as a way to let them know that we not only are using our voices, but we also are going to be very intentional as to what we desire to see constructed in our community. So with that being said, we want to invite each and every one of you to our third Wednesday meeting every month. The next meeting will take place July 20th at 6:30 p.m. It's going to take place at Third Baptist Church, located at 1214 Victoria Boulevard. And you will also be able to see edited highlights of that meeting on this channel the day after the meeting. So if you cannot attend the July 20th meeting, you will be able to see the abbreviated meeting highlights on the 21st. But we want you to be able to join us and share with us in that endeavor. Also, there's a way where you see on your screen that you can let your voices be made known, not only to us, but also to City Council. You can email your concerns, your comments to council@hampton.gov, and your email will be distributed to all City Council persons at one time. It's a wonderful way to get everybody in the loop, to let everybody know exactly what your concerns are. So we're encouraging people to email City Council at council@hampton.gov to let them know exactly what your concerns are, what your comments are as it relates to this proposed building project. Not only that, we also have set up, again, an email address for you to submit your suggestions, your ideas, your desires for the future development of that property. It is our goal to preserve our legacy. It is our objective to ensure that what is constructed on that property adds value not only to our community today, but will have long-term value to the well-being of generations to come. So please, we need your help. We need your input because we want to make sure that everybody has a way to express their concerns. Email your ideas, your suggestions, your desires to vsscdbc@gmail.com. That is vsscdbc@gmail.com. It's imperative, once again, for all of us to be able to come around the table to express our concerns. For those who were not at the meeting that took place at the Boys and Girls Club about a week ago, there were a number of persons in attendance. Some were for, some were against. There were community leaders there. And when we left the meeting, the one consensus is that there needed to be an avenue, an outlet for voices to be heard with ideas and with suggestions. And that's why we have presented and provided those two forms. The email address to submit your desires, your thoughts, your suggestions, and also you can email council to let them know of exactly what you and I feel is best for our community. The email address again is council@hampton.gov. Send your concerns to City Council. Let them know what your thoughts are as it relates to this property. Let them hear your voice. Because if you don't use your voice, nobody is going to be able to use your voice for you. And if we don't express our concerns, we won't be able to say, when it's all said and done, what we like or what we don't like, what we wish we had, or we regret not doing. Because at the end of the day, we are going to be accountable to ourselves. So I want to encourage you, on behalf of the Community Advocate Group, I want to encourage you to please use your voice. Come alongside. Share this channel with all of your friends, all of your family, especially for the persons who live in the Wythe community, Aberdeen, wherever they live in Hampton. Let them know about this channel so that they can be abreast of what's taking place in our neighborhood. Again, you can email us your ideas, your thoughts to vsscdbc@gmail.com. Send us what you would like to see on that property so we can share with those officials at subsequent meetings. And not only that, we want to encourage you to make your voice known to City Council. Email council@hampton.gov and let them know that you are vehemently opposed to warehouses. We don't want warehouses in our community. We don't want warehouses on that sacred piece of land. Again, this has been Reverend John Kinney. I pastor Third Baptist Church, and I represent the School for the Deaf and Blind Community Advocate Group. We hope and pray that your ears are open, your heart is open, your mind is open, your spirit is open. But more importantly, we hope that you are open and ready to use your voice for the betterment of our community. We look forward to seeing you at our upcoming meeting. Again, that meeting is going to take place July 20th, 6:30 p.m. at Third Baptist Church, 1214 Victoria Boulevard. It's going to be every third Wednesday. If you can't make it to the meeting in person, come to this channel the day after and you will find the highlights of that particular meeting. Again, Reverend Kenny, thank you for your time. We look forward to sharing with you, and we look forward to hearing your concerns and your ideas about what you desire to see on Shell Road, on the property of the Virginia School for the Deaf and Blind. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.